Good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome, everybody. I'm so glad that you have joined with me again. I enjoy talking to everybody up here. I hope that you enjoy it, maybe get something out of it. Please leave your comments in the comments section. And I want to say something. We are different. The Lord did not make us the same. Yahweh did not make us the same. He made us all different. So therefore we have different views, and which is fine. We all don't agree on everything. Um, so the video that I put up of this lady in Family Dollar store. See, whenever I go to service, there was one we talked about how you're supposed to dress when you go out in public. Now, I feel that when you go out in public, you are supposed to have on clothes. I'm not talking about sleeping clothes. I'm talking about regular clothes, like a regular shirt, right? Think about it. That which you slept in, now you're coming in the store. Now you're touching stuff. And you might go right back and lay down on your bed. Well, guess what? That might be germs. So I feel like that when you are going out somewhere, at least have on a top. But to come in a facility where you know people is out in the daytime with your full metal jacket, house coat on, bedroom shoes on, nightgown on, head tied up, but yet and still I see you driving a car that I know costs a lot of money. So that means you got something. That means that you don't have to dress like that. You just choose to dress like that. Now, I know sometimes when we get up early in the morning, some may have on their pajama pants. People do that. I have done that. But to have on something is just like you just said, oh, I'm finna get out of the bed and I'm going to the store just like this. Do you think that's, some people have said, well, that might be all they have. I know and seen people that don't have much that have been dressed that was poor or at the store panhandling or whatever you call it, but they had on clothes. So I wanted to bring that to your attention, that I feel like that when we go out, we should have on some type of clothes, not just come to the store with just our whole nightwear on. You never know what might happen. My grandmother, before she went to bed, she put her whole makeup on. She fixed her whole face. Because she said, well, if I go to the hospital, I don't want to be looking trashy. So, I mean, but it's up to, it's to each his own. I mean, if you want to do it, do it. If you don't see nothing wrong with it, fine. That's on you. That's my opinion. You may have a different opinion, and it's okay. Nobody has to get upset with either one of our opinions. It's not even a cause to get that way. So I just wanted to say that right there, to you, because like I said, I have went to the Family Dollar store in my pajamas, but I had on a regular shirt. And one day I went to a service and they talked about it. They said, it's a shame when you go into a store and you see people coming in the store and they sleeping stuff, what they sleep in. And at first, I heard it, but I had did it again because I'm like, well, I don't feel like putting on everything just to go to the Family Dollar store somewhere. I don't feel like it. Well, you know, Yahweh have a way of showing you something, or showing yourself, or showing you something that maybe you have closed your eyes to. And that day I saw that and I understood exactly what was said to me. So I am saying that to each his own, however you want to do. Wear what you want to wear. For me, I at least want to have a top on and not have on my whole gown and house coat. My grandparents and they didn't raise me that way to look like that. So I just want to say that. But don't stop commenting on stuff, but be very respectful, be nice. Please do that. But please don't stop commenting. And I do enjoy y'all. Some of your ideas that I read are superb. I really enjoy it. And so, let's see what I need to ask. In your relationship, do sometimes you feel like you're being, a little selfish? Have you ever asked yourself that? Do you automatically know, okay, I'm gonna manipulate this thing here? Have you ever noticed or even said, I know I'm selfish in this relationship and I want it all to go my way. I want everything to go my way. No matter how you feel, no matter how nobody else feels. I'm grown and I want it to go my way. Do you think that's right? Do you think it's right to be selfish in a relationship? Or do you think it's right to understand the other person's feelings, just like if you would want them to understand your feelings? So, what I have to say is, sit back and think, maybe I need to put on the other person's shoes and see how they feel. And see if I would like that. Because sometimes things can be so one-sided, that it's not even funny. And the devil hates the very sound of marriage. Okay? So have you ever noticed that when you're in a relationship and y'all courting or whatever, being straight up, intimacy is the bomb. You can't get enough of that person. You cannot get enough of being with that person. You can't get enough. You go into the stores trying to find you in the cute little outfit so you can appease him. Or even him going to the gym lifting weights so he can buff up for you. Guess what? Don't stop that. Even if you get married, don't stop that. Even if it's 2-3 years down the line, don't stop doing that. You have to do what you did when you was dating. I'm talking about that 1 month dating. Go back to that. When you are in a relationship, sometimes you have to analyze the problem. And you also have to analyze yourself. Because you don't analyze your mate. Right? And then your mate is still depressed or looking another way, looking like they're spaced out. Well, then it comes a point when you have to analyze yourself and see what's really going on. Maybe I'm being this way. Maybe Is it me? Or am I being fair to my mate, to my spouse, to my lady, to my man? Am I being fair? So maybe I need to reevaluate myself to see, okay, if he was doing what I was doing, would I like that? Would I? And it's vice versa. So here's some things I said. I said to myself, I am selfish or I am unfaithful. Not considerate or being understanding and very stubborn. Or guilty, not looking or not paying attention to the other one's emotions, expressions, or their feelings. And a lot of times that other mate can become depressed. And then what sets in with depressed is other things like suicide or wanting to do it because nothing else is happening right for them, and they're in love, but seems like it's all going straight to, you know what, it's going straight to hell, and hell is in the Bible. So then we must evaluate our own selves, especially if we are in it for the long haul. And this is not only with a relationship of a lover or a spouse, whatever. This can be with your siblings. This can be with your best friends. Am I being conniving? Because I want my best friend to only hang with me and not hang with their other friend? Remember I told you that the devil hates the very sound of marriage. And before you get married, he wants to do everything to tear it up. Every living thing. He doesn't want that. You know, we all have a destiny. And everything happens for a reason and in its own time. And if it's meant for you and that person to be together, then y'all will be together no matter what. So one line in Ephesians 5:21 or 5:25, husbands, love your wives. In fact, love your wives as yourself. And Titus 2:4, love in marriage can be deeper and more selfless than any other relationship. That's the thing about it. When you become one, when you are coming into man and wife or husband and wife, you need to turn the selfishness until selflessness. So that you can feel the other one's emotions. You two can feel one another and say to yourself, okay, hold up, wait a minute. Now, I might feel comfortable doing this, but I wonder how my lover, my mate, my spouse might feel. Right. Gotta say those things. Right. He who loves his wife loves himself. The wife should be respectful of her husband. And so 3 things that I want you to remember concerning the purpose of God: companionship, procreation, and redemption. These purposes are still relevant today and are essential for healthy societies and healthy relationships. Learn how to peek into your mate's feelings and ask yourself, if my mate was doing what I was doing, would I be pleased with it? And see what answer you come up with. Okay, I'm finna cut this off. I want everybody to have a peaceful, glorious, happy Sunday, fun day. Enjoy talking to you. Give me a thumbs up. Share if you want. Have a good day. Take it light. Los.